Hi, I'm Roy Boll from the Capricorn Cougars. This is the Hyundai Queensland State League.
Welcome to the Hyundai Queensland State League Highlights Show. Brought to you by Hyundai, Red Rooster and Football Queensland. And first, let's take in some match highlights from the previous week's Round 13 match between NQ Razorbacks and Sunshine Coast Fire, courtesy of Rebecca Barr of Win Television.
The Sunshine Coast had won the last 4 times they met the Razorbacks, but the trip north isn't one any team takes lightly. The all-important first goal eluded the home side, but they couldn't escape the Fire's relentless attacking pressure. Sean Blackman's cross found Jai Cross, who kept a cool head in front of goal. 1-0 Fire after 20 minutes. The Pigs plundered plenty of chances to equalise. Tyson Holmes needed just one, his team taking a 2-0 lead into half-time.
Had Razorbacks gone ahead in one of their chances first half, I've no doubt the game would have been very different.
The visitors striking the final blow in the 90th minute. Sam Knight's rowdy celebration saying it all.
That was definitely our best performance of the season. The team, after our success last year, we've struggled a fair bit this year, but we've bounced back, and we've now won 4 on the trot.
A stark contrast to the Razorbacks, who've lost 2 straight.
Only 7 points from the last 7 games isn't good enough, and if we're going to stay in the 4 or be a contender for the 4, we're running out of time.
The Pigs will use this weekend's bye to hatch a plan to break their slump.
It's certainly not panic stations, but we're very unpredictable at the moment. I really don't know what we're going to get in 2 weeks' time. It's maybe good we've got another bye. I don't know. I really need to think about things.
The Sunshine Coast will chase their 5th straight win against Far North Queensland on Saturday. Rebecca Barr, Win News.
And our extended Round 14 match highlights come to you from Lions Stadium in Brisbane, where Queensland Academy of Sport welcomed the Capricorn Cougars. Sitting in 6th on the points table, and with impressive performances against the Strikers and Olympic in recent weeks, it was the youngsters who started the match as favourites. The QAS started brightly, and a good passage of passing saw a first-minute chance for Josh Brillante after a well-timed Matt Thurtell pass. Brillante pulled his shot wide of the far post. However, 5 minutes later, Tom Evans, playing in his last game for the Cougars, got himself into an excellent position in the penalty area and was tackled by Corey Brown. Referee Matthew Gillett had no hesitation in awarding a penalty, and then a yellow card to the QAS defender for his indiscretion. Tristan Fraser, who has already scored 7 goals this season, stepped up to the spot. The QAS goalkeeper Matt Acton and the upright denied the visitors an early reward. Spurred on by Acton's heroics, the QAS continued their recent run of goal-scoring form in the 11th minute when they caught the Cougars' defence square. Josh Brillante was able to cut the ball back to Ben Halloran, who had time to control the ball before slotting it past Cougars keeper Tim English. Good finish by Halloran after the Cougars left him space inside the area, and his shot finding its way into the net. QAS won a free kick on the right. Alistair Quinn's delivery was well met by Jordan Farina at the near post, but he was just wide. Cougars forward Tristan Fraser was creating problems for the QAS, and he passed to Michael Kay. Matt Acton committed himself and was grateful when the shot went wide. Ben Halloran played a ball across the penalty area, and a mistimed clearance gave Farina a half chance, which went well wide. Some more poor defending again gave Farina a sight on goal. He was closer this time, but still no goal. The QAS continued to press forward, resulting in Tim English needing to be at full stretch to cancel out the chance. The QAS defence had their hands full dealing with Capricorn's Tristan Fraser, who continually attacked the QAS goal without any real success. The Cougars continued to play and regularly got behind the QAS backline with some long passes. On 41 minutes, the hard-working Tom Evans received a through ball from the midfield. Evans shook off the QAS defender to slot the ball home, taking the game to 1-1. Good finish there by Evans, composed, despite the attention of two QAS defenders. Capricorn were not finished for the half and earned a free kick in injury time. Michael Kay's shot from the free kick was deflected over the bar, and both teams headed for the dressing room, 1-1 at half-time. Joe Burke had the first real chance of the second half when he picked up the ball in the QAS half. His deliberate chip towards the top corner was only just wide. Within a minute, Michael Kay was sent clear, but Matt Acton reacted quickly. Cougars captain Roy Bobb was always in the action and led his team well. From this shot on goal, the ball was cleared for a corner. From the resulting corner, Acton pushed over the bar. A well-timed through ball saw Farina shrug off the Cougars defender, Dylan Crusoe, and his stinging shot hit the upright. On the hour mark, Fraser laid on a golden chance for Tom Evans. Despite a slightly mishit shot, the ball found its way into the QAS goal to give Cougars a 2-1 lead. Evans in space and a diving Acton unable to get a hand on the shot. Some very sloppy defending by the QAS saw Fraser one-on-one with Acton. Acton good enough this time to deny Fraser. In the 72nd minute, Matt Thurtell broke through and had a chance to equalise, but his shot well smothered by Cougars keeper Tim English. Despite then having a player sent off, the QAS created a great chance through substitute Ko Sataki. Some quick 1-2 passing before Sataki slotted the ball into the net to equalise with 6 minutes remaining. Sataki, Thurtell and Brillante all involved in some accurate passing, leading to a precise finish. With the game heading into added time, both teams were eager to get the sorely needed 3 points. And it was Cougars who claimed them when Jesse Thompson clinched the winner in the 93rd minute. He raced onto a perfect through ball from Justin McMullen and guided his shot home. It turned out to be the last action of the match. And afterwards, we briefly spoke to both coaches to get their views.
Yeah, well, the difference in the boys for us this week with the Capricorn Cougars was that we come out switched on to play. We created many chances, and had we put those away and the missed penalty in the first half, it nearly could have had the game over at half-time. Having said that, the QAS had quite a number of chances in the first half as well, so it was probably relatively even matched, even though that we probably made the clear-cut chances. Second half, as it panned out, we just come away a little bit stronger, actually finished some chances, and then fell away. QAS went down to 10 men and come back and scored with about 3 minutes to go, which put us under pressure. And same thing, except this time we've got to break away and actually finish, so that pretty much named up the game.
Yeah, what we saw today from QAS was, in my opinion, unacceptable. We know we're working with young players, we know it goes with ups and downs. But what we did today was not enough, and I was a little bit afraid in the last 2 or 3 games what we didn't necessarily need to make the game. On opponents like this you have to, and what we did on the ball, without the ball, it was all below average today.
And to all the round 14 results. As you saw, the Queensland Academy of Sport and Capricorn Cougars played out a thrilling 5-goal encounter. Cougars substitute Jesse Thompson scored the winner in the 3rd minute of injury time to give them their 5th win of the season. Sunshine Coast FC's 2nd 3-0 victory in a row was enough to see off the challenge of the FNQ Bulls at Stockland Park on Saturday. Greg Hensley, Craig Hawkins and Mikel Lastella all scored their first goals for the club in the important victory. Whitsunday Miners gave Olympic a tough test in Mackay, with Olympic managing just a 1-goal win when many would have predicted a larger scoreline. Zubi Okafor scored for Olympic in the 13th minute, but Mark Rhodes' 7th goal of the season made the scores level midway through the first half. An early second half goal from Alex Panich put Olympic in the lead, and they held on to take the 3 points. An emphatic 6-1 victory for Redland City Devils over Bundaberg Spirit was enough to see them hold on to their place in the top 4. A 5-goal blitz in the first half consigned Bundaberg Spirit to another away loss, but they would have been encouraged by an improved second half performance, which saw them score a consolation goal through Matt Timbrell. Brisbane Strikers managed another win in the Hyundai Queensland State League, this time at the expense of Logan United in wet and windy conditions at Slacks Creek. Guarding a 1-0 lead in the second half after Adam Webber netted in the 10th minute, 3 goals in 6 minutes from Gareth Musson, Luke Morley and Michael Butters